Hello, everybody. Excuse me. It's Melissa here. um, Wanted to check in, see how everybody was surviving. Hope everybody's well. If you're stuck in the house right now, I hope you're not going stir crazy. I guess, today they've closed all the restaurants and bars here in Indiana. They closed all the casinos. So, yeah. I have been on a cleaning frenzy. I cleaned out my closet in my bedroom today. Bagged up a lot of clothes for the Christian Center. And just kind of been piddling around here. I'm doing better today than I was yesterday. My son has been staying with me again, and I don't know what he's going through, but he is just so negative, and I mean, you can literally, the bad energy and vibes coming off of him is just palpable. It just makes me so tense, and since I'm a control freak from way on back, you know, I want to control the situation with him, and I can't. He's an adult, and I'm not 100% sure what's going on with him, but I have my suspicions. But he's just a completely changed person, and he looks horrible, and it's worrying me so bad. And I don't know how to help him. My mom and I were talking about maybe doing an intervention on him. I mean, I'm at my wit's end. And it's starting to affect my grandson, where I'm worried about my grandson when he's around him. Now, granted, usually he's here with him, so, you know, I can see what's going on, and I can interact with my grandson, make sure he's fed, and, you know, play games with him. But my son is on a bad path, and I've tried to talk to him. I've come at him with love. I've told him how much I love him and care about him. He's my son. And I would do anything to help him. And instantly started screaming and yelling. He wanted to be left alone, and he doesn't care who loves him. You know, you can't even talk to him. And so yesterday I was in a really bad place with this, because he's just being irresponsible, and I worry about my grandson with him, and my grandson's mother is even very concerned. And my son is he looks so sick, like he weighs 120. I mean, it's what he looks like. He looks horrible. He looks like he's dying, and it's tearing my heart out. I cried all day yesterday, off and on. There was no getting peace of mind yesterday. I tried. I meditated. I kept praying. And it's really affected me. He left last night and did not come home today, so I haven't had to be subjected to that energy and anger today, thank God. So I've just been cleaning, and I made a big dinner for myself in the crock pot, and I did breath work meditation this morning. And did my mantras, which I've been doing all on and off all day. And today's been pretty good. I've stayed out of my head pretty much. I'm thinking about all this stuff with him again right now, because I did want to tell you guys what's going on. I don't know who to reach out to help him. Because when your kids are adults, your options are limited on what you can do. I mean, obviously, if I thought he was a danger to himself, like threatening to commit suicide or something, I could do something, to where they could put him in a 72-hour hold. But, he's not. And I don't know if it's gambling, which sucks for him if it is, because there's no casinos open in Indiana right now. I have a sneaky suspicion that drugs are involved, which he thinks I'm stupid. Like I've never been around drug addicts and alcoholics my whole life. Your kids always think you're stupid. Yeah, been around the block a few times myself. Look at these dark circles under my eyes. It's just worrying me sick. If anybody has any ideas on what I can do. I mean, I could go back to CODA meetings. I haven't been to a CODA meeting in years, since I was married. I was married to an alcoholic. That's an option, but still, you don't want your kids to suffer. I definitely don't want him putting his life in danger. I think I've lost enough people recently. I don't know how you make it if something happens to your child. People who have lost children are just so strong and brave to me. I can't even imagine. But I'm worried about that. My younger son will probably be home this coming weekend. His birthday is on the 19th. He lives a couple hours from here, so I don't see him that often. But he said he was going to come home for his birthday. So that's a good thing. I talked to him about it, and maybe he might be able to talk to his brother. I don't know. It's stressing me out big time and causing me to have anxiety, which is why I did the breath work meditation this morning. Because anxiety, it makes me huff and puff. Anxiety does. It causes me problems with breathing, as I'm sure most of you know who suffer with anxiety. So that kind of helped this morning. I'm trying to stay out of my head today. Like I said, I'm rehashing it all for you guys, but I've just been cleaning and trying to kind of steer clear of everybody. Not much to do. Grocery stores are jam-packed. There's no meat anywhere. There's no toilet paper anywhere. There's no hand sanitizer, which I have toilet paper and I have rubbing alcohol. So, soap and water. works just fine up in here. And then luckily, I stocked up on food last week. So I have a lot of frozen meat and stuff. I mean, geez, you don't know how long this is going to go. I guess my mom went to the grocery today and she texted me and said, that's just something you just don't want to do. Don't even do it. It's like, don't you worry, I'm not. I'm not leaving the house. I was sick a couple days ago and felt really bad. Had a fever and a real bad headache, sore throat. And I was like, oh no, no. I've kind of been in the house ever since. But I mean, I felt fine last night and today I feel fine. So I have a runny nose. I think I'm just having a sinus infection. But yeah, I was like, no, God, no, I don't want to have corona. Oh my God. Worry about my mom because she's a blackjack dealer at the casino. So, you know, ever since this has gone down, she's been out there dealing baccarat and blackjack. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's over 70. So every day I was texting her, I'm so worried about you. And she's doing this for fun. She's retired from General Motors. She's just became a dealer because she's always wanted to do it for years and years, you know. And she loves it. And she's like, oh, I'll be okay. I'm like, oh my God. But, you know, now I don't have to worry about that until they reopen the casinos, whenever that may be. Whenever they reopen anything. I don't know if this is going to get way worse before it gets better. I hope not, but anyway, strange times. My dog's prancing around here. Hi! Hey, baby! I think that might be what I do next, is give the dogs a bath. And my Yorkie Poo Bits needs a haircut, so I hope everybody's hanging in there, and if you're homebound, I hope you're not too bored. I hope you're finding something to do that's entertaining. I've cleaned closets and cleaning. Spring cleaning. It's perfect time for spring cleaning. So that's what I've been up to. If anybody has any ideas about how to cope with my son and my control issues, I can't control him, and it makes me want to run away when he and I get into it, and I get stressed and I just want to run for the hills, just pack my shit and go and just leave all this here. And you know, everybody just deal with your own shit. I'm out. And that's, you know, I used to deal with stuff that way, particularly in relationships, you know. It's just control issues. At least I realize that, you know, there's no running away from this, and I've got to figure out what to do to try to help this kid. And I know I shouldn't let it affect my peace of mind, but it does, so it's a whole different ball game when you're talking about your kids, like I said, and you know that if you have children. So anyhow, alrighty then. Everybody take care, and I'll get back with you, check in here about a week, maybe a few days if I'm really bored. See if everybody's lost their mind being homebound. So everybody take care and have a wonderful night and stay well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.